Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Tim Kidwell Outdoors. So I actually moved since the last time that we actually talked. I'm in a completely different, well, I live in the same apartment complex, but just moved to a different apartment. And as you can see, I got everything in here that looks exactly like my last place. But today's video, it's going to be special. Honestly, in all of my tournaments and pretty much every time I go fishing, I will always have this tied on. This right here is my go-to rig fishing down here in Florida. Holy crap! Okay, first let's go ahead and start off with the rod that I use. This right here is a 7-1 medium heavy fast action FX Extreme Angler Series rod, and I will leave a link in the description below for the exact rod, reel and everything else. So this is basically my setup. You know, my friends know that I use this rig, but I'm actually going to go in more detail with it and why I use it. Okay, so this is your basic Texas rig, and this is a flipping hook. I used to use an extra wide gap hook for this specific rig, but I actually switched it to the flipping hook thanks to Scott Martin. I saw a video and it actually made sense, and because I switched to this exact rig, that's actually how I ended up in third place down at Lake Russo. Okay, this right here is my favorite box of all the fish and lure boxes that I have. And inside this is my favorite go-to soft plastics. I believe everybody should have a go-to lure, whether it's a crankbait, jerkbait, whatever that you are most comfortable with. Use that in any given situation where you're not catching fish because you have the most confidence in it. This is what I have the most confidence in. You will always see me having this tied on. So let me go ahead and open this up. This is my U-Vibe Speedtail worm box. I can't really say that I have a favorite color because I've actually caught a lot of fish on every single one of these colors, except for, this is a new one I just added to the box. Now that color right here, this is Candy Bug. I've never used it. I'm more of a June Bug red color, but I mean they kind of look the same. I'm actually going to try out the Candy Bug here in the next couple of days. I have a tournament to be part of the ladder and the actual tour, I guess you would say, in the club. So, but anyway, this is how I rig my stuff up. I'm going to use a different color. Okay, so this is a watermelon seed. So this is how I do it. I will put the bait on just a little bit on the hook, not all the way up to the actual bend, but just to where the barb is, and there's a reason for that. So I go just to the barb and then I cut it out. Spin it around, continue to move it all the way up the shank of the hook, just right above that keeper. Now if I were to go all the way to the bend of this hook, or to the bend of the hook, there would be more excess over on this side, but I wanted to make it to where the top of the eye of the hook is and just above the keeper, and that leaves me with just a little bit of excess. So I'll poke it through all the way through to where you see the, you could actually touch the tip of the hook, and that right there, including a peg, you have to peg this. This is my exact setup for my Texas rig on my U-Vibe Speedworms. This is a 3/0 hook or maybe a 4/0 hook. I have to check again. I've used both. I'm actually trying to see which one I like more, but I think that one actually might be a 4/0 hook if I'm not mistaken. But alright guys, I do appreciate your time. If you like this video, go ahead and leave me a like, leave a comment below. I'll see you all in the very next episode of Tim Kidwell Outdoors. See ya.